Hello everyone, welcome to my unscripted review of LEGO set number 71791. Oh, this is going to be a bit. Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu Race Car. This is a LEGO Ninjago set that released June 1st, 2023 and retails for $34.99. And I'm going to review it real fast for you today. So yeah, let's get started. Also, if you wanted to see Mr. Jim, here he is. Starting off with our minifigures here, this is Merge Cole. That is the official name of this figure. And these new ninja suits for this this wave and this season of Ninjago Dragons Rising are freaking awesome, if you ask me. Like, these get a lot of hate because the top of the mask doesn't have any wrinkles in it, like most masks do, but literally just turn it around, bam, there's some wrinkles. So yeah, debunked the internet, the entire Ninjago community that's complaining about that. He's got some orange up there. That looks pretty cool. Not really common for Cole to have that much orange on him. And he has this visor underneath that I believe is supposed to be like a battle mask, but they don't use these in the show. At least not yet, because, you know, part 2 is coming out. Let's see, October 12th, and I'm very excited. Like, I have waited too long. That's funny. Anyway, let's see. So this is Cole's other face. Okay, that doesn't really match his personality. His hair does not come in this set, but I just wanted to see if it would fit, and it does. That's how he looks, like that. You can like crank his head around. These figures are new. I got them in my August Lego store visit, so they're kind of new. Yeah, so that's how that looks. That's pretty cool. Okay, here's a look at his full face print, just in case you were interested. And then here's the other side of that. Yeah, pretty good. And then if you want to see his full face, like full regular face with the mask on, like, I mean the hair, sorry, my bad. And then, there you go. And then this is all one piece, not the katanas, of course. It holds the katanas, just like that. It's been a while since we've had a katana holder that holds 2. There you can see the top of his torso. There's some more clothing underneath, and then this part, like the outer part, is held together with these 2 clasps that look like rocks. That's pretty cool. And you can see this giant letter C for Cole in Ninjago on there. Awesome leg print. That's fantastic. That's really great. And then the back has a lot of orange with that dragon head symbol that they're all using, and it's just like some earth spikes in the background. That looks really awesome. So yeah, sometimes people don't really seem to like this figure just because of the abundance of orange and the red mask underneath, but I think this is pretty great. This is one of my favorites of the wave, if I'm being honest, like, of the line of suits. This is fantastic. In case you're curious, I'm actually going in order of how you build the figures. Next we have Imperium Claw Hunter. This is my favorite minifigure of this set. This is great. The amount of detail they packed into these Imperium figures is just great. Here you have this awesome new helmet piece for this wave. Oops. Kind of looks like a Triceratops, if I'm being honest. But that's pretty cool. It's got some like fangs, so maybe it's supposed to be like a dragon. That's pretty cool. And without that, you can see that he does have an alternate face. I don't think that's supposed to be a face. I think it's supposed to be the back of his head. But it's usually concealed by the helmet, so I don't really get the point of that. But that face kind of looks like an insect. That's really cool. And he has this this brand new sword piece, dual molded in gunmetal gray and trans orange. That's awesome. It has a bar attachment here, so you can grab it like that. It does have a hole in the bottom, so if you want to attach a bar there, so you can hold it like normal. You can hold it like this, surprisingly enough, and then you can also hold it like that. So there's a lot of different ways to hold it. So you can. This is a very versatile piece. I think that's great. It's a little easier to get his head off. That's his torso. That's great. Oh, also this armor piece is pretty sick. You can actually attach a clip back there if you want to like have a place to hold his weapon. The black arms to me are a little bit strange. I don't really like them. I think those should have been on the black armor, and then the gold armor Should have went with this one, but it's fine regardless. That, man, the detail on this guy is just insane to me. Look at that. That's awesome. Yeah. Like, not much to say about this one, even though it is my favorite of the set, but that is just great. Then you have the Imperium Guard Commander. This is interesting because you get a total of, I want to say, 2 or 3 of these guys in the sets. I'm not 100% sure. But you get like a bunch of commanders, and then you only get 1 regular guard in a $120 set. So that's really weird. I think that LEGO should have probably done that the other way around. But regardless, he has this really interesting piece that's actually been used as a giant frying pan in Ninjago City markets. I don't... Okay, I like the look of it in the show. It's just in person, it causes so much shadow, it kind of hides his face print. I don't like that. But without that, you can see the presence of Transformers Prime Shockwave. Like, that's literally what this is. This, like, it can't be anything else. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd, but hey, isn't that what YouTube is for? Being a nerd, as long as he wants to be. There's his torso printing. Kind of looks like a face a little bit, like the monster face. That's pretty cool. And there's the back. And he has this built-up spear weapon that I initially thought was just kind of like a 2-pronged spear, but actually in the show they can use it as both that and a gun. That's pretty cool. It has like a regular bar piece in black, and it has a gold lightsaber hilt. This new piece for 2023 that was introduced in January, I believe, and then the mech fingers from January, and then it has a 1x1 trans orange rounded tile. So yeah, he can like turn it sideways, like use it as a gun. That's sick. I like that. And yes, it is very easy to knock off his helmet. Here's the last minifigure in this set. This is Merge Zane. He looks pretty sick. My favorite part about him is his face print. Have to show this. This is amazing. Wow. A neutral expression Titanium Zane. He does look pretty pissed off, but other than that, like, it's great. Usually he's like super angry underneath his mask, but now he can finally not be, as long as you erase the back face, of course. Like, that shows through. That's really cool. Here's how that looks with the actual like mask on. I think that looks fantastic. That might be the best mask of the entire wave. That is fantastic. That looks so cool. Also, yeah, you saw he does look pretty enraged as well. He does have the spots to place the katanas, but regardless, on the back of him, oh, actually on the front first, he has some dark blue clothes underneath. That's interesting. Usually Jay does that. And you have some like ice spikes, like designed into the ninja gi, and you can see there's a letter Z there for Zane. His torso and legs both have quite abundant use of light blue. That is great. I love that. Happy to see it. Big old dragon head with ice shards and a lot of blue. That looks so cool. Another one of my favorites. I think he might actually be my favorite, come to think of it. Like, this is great. They went above and beyond with Zane and Cole. And yeah, but yeah, that's it for the minifigures. And then our final character in this set is this built-up robot. Nothing really crazy going on with him. He does look really cool though. He looks very different from the others from the spinner sets. Like, throwing him up now, there's the one from the Lloyd one. That's the one he looks most similar to, but you can see that he is a different build. Also, here's the one from the Kai one, which has the giant spear, which I also think is supposed to be a gun as well. And then the one from the Neo one with the claws. You can all see that they're supposed to basically be the same kind of robot, but I feel like this one could be like the general of all of them, since he has like gold spikes coming off of his head, and he has like a maroon body instead of black. But he looks pretty cool. He does have a different design going on underneath, because they usually have like this rounded piece, but he uses actually a microphone in light gray, which is pretty cool. So he can like spin, kind of. He likes to fall over a lot though, but you can see basically what they were trying to go for. The two side builds of this set are both exactly identical. They are supposed to be hoverboards for the Imperium characters, so you can place them on these two studs. if you want to put them like that, or you can have them facing more forward. Man, this guy's helmet. Also, I don't believe this is intended to be a function, but it does look pretty cool. I'm gonna use it on this one so you can see it better. You can go like that. Maybe that's attack mode. It's not like listed on the set, but you know, it's Lego. You can do whatever you want with it. Yeah. So these are pretty sick. I like them a lot. They can be going alongside this thing. And also, this set is supposed to be technically a spinner set, so it is the largest of the 4 spinners. So you can kind of army build the spinner dudes to have like a bunch of them, a bunch of these little robots. That looks pretty cool. Like you're starting to build an army. That's sick. I like. And now we're looking at the main thing you're actually paying for here. This is the titular. Here we go again. Zane's Dragon Power Spinjitzu Race Car. That is a heck of a long name, and I'm definitely not going to be using that. It's just Zane's car to me. So yeah, right off the bat, it does look a lot like the Ninja Tuner car from Prime Empire, which is a car design I'm not the hugest fan of, but it's fine regardless. The front of the car might be my favorite part of the whole build because this was a lot of fun to put together. The 2 swords here look pretty cool. These, I believe, are exclusive colors of this new mold for this set. They do come in yellow in the big old Lightning Dragon set, and then as well as in the No Way Home set for Electro. A rare instance here is the use of these Technic pieces in blue. They actually blend in. That's pretty cool. Then you have this piece from Lego Star Wars with a big old sticker on it that has the letter Z for Zane. And you can actually flip this up and you can see that I have a misprinted sticker. That looks hilarious. Otherwise, it looks fine. I can get over it. But it's supposed to be like a similar thing to Zane's power core that's powering this car. So I guess this car is electric or elemental. Who knows? You have this gun piece in gold that I believe only comes in this set and the Dragon set used on the Imperium Empress mech or whatever that thing is. That's pretty cool. I'm not really sure what that's for. And then there's this big old seat for Zane. You can just plop him on down in there. He doesn't actually attach, but you can slot his legs through that piece down there. And then his way of steering this vehicle is by using this piece here to be the steering wheel. That's pretty cool. It's an unprinted video game controller. Right behind him is the engine of this car. You only get to see the exhaust. There's no actual engine build, but that's fine. It doesn't have to have that. It's a toy. With that, I believe I'm holding it upside down. Yes, I am. This says, good in the camera, sorry. That says speed in jargon, but like the little thing on the letter S is an arrow. That's pretty neat because it's going forward. And then this whole thing for the spoiler is pretty cool. It's built out of Technic with some stickers. I don't remember the last time I had stickers on Technic pieces. That's interesting, I guess. This says ice in jargon, and then there's like these 2 spots to hold Zane's swords. These are actually Zane's swords. The box art tells you to do that, not the actual instructions. I initially thought that they would be placed this way because this made a little bit more aerodynamic sense to me. But actually, when you use the main plate feature of this set, it kind of gets in the way, so you actually have to have them forward. The wheels of this set are a little bit interesting. You do have these large hard plastic wheels, which I believe were introduced with Ninjago Core in January. They're pretty cool pieces, but I don't like how they did the rubber style and the hard plastic. I kind of wish they would just make up their mind and do one or the other. But both are cool parts to get. I do like the look of that. When you spin it, you can see the gold inside. That looks really cool to me. Yeah, there's a sticker piece here and a stickered piece here. They're the same design, just mirrored. Yeah, and then you can see that there are 2 spots on either side to hold the Dragon Energy Cores. And these can be popped out rather easily. And these are the same blue energy cores found in the Nia spinner. So these are actually, if you get this set, counting this set and the spinner, these are the most common energy core pieces in the whole wave, beating out the gold one. Even though the gold one appears in more sets, it appears in 4 sets. This only appears in 2, but you only get 4 copies of the gold one, while you get 5 of the blue one. Regardless, they are really cool pieces, so I do like that. They do roll around rather good in there. There is a little bit of stick, but it kind of like wears off over time. But now I think we can get to the main play feature, which is just awesome. But first, it rolls really well, but it sounds really loud. Ah, hit the lamp. My bad. So I'm not really the biggest fan of that, but like, also, sorry, I can't make up my mind here what I want to do, but the size of this is actually small. It's smaller than I expected. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I consider it to be a good thing because Ninjago cars are usually super oversized. So is this one. I kind of wish there was a spot to place Cole, but just Zane goes here, but this doesn't feel like as oversized as it could have been. So that's fine. So the main play feature, you can see you have the energy cores and you have this ball piece. You can angle this part down on the ratchets, and then you lift, you push this down, and if you watch, it lifts the wheels up. You can see that there's a whole Technic feature using these Technic beams going throughout the build to allow this to be possible. And that's so cool. So what you want to do is you want to set up the targets, which are the side builds for this set. And what you want to do is spin. That's awesome. Like, that is so cool. Like, what Zane sets are like getting fantastic these days. Like the crystallized jet with that like ring opening feature, and now this. Like, literally, the car can do spinjitzu. Like, I never thought I would ever be able to say that about a Ninjago car, but here we are. And if you want to put it back, you just literally do the exact same thing, just backwards. And now you can see it's supported on the wheels, but you also want to keep this up so it like locks into place. But you want to keep it down, just transition better. So just for example, the difference here, it's so cool. Like, the 7-year-old in me is just loving this. Like, if this came out back when I was 7, like, this would be my favorite toy in the world. This would be fantastic, and I would want to buy anything and everything Ninjago, which I like used to be into doing. I don't know. I was young once. We all were. All right. I believe that this is everything I have to say about this set besides the price. It's a little pricey, but I kind of get it. The value is here, like with the play feature. That's great. Sorry, I just need to push those down. I think this is a great set. This is one of my favorites of the wave. I don't have the whole wave. I probably won't ever get the whole wave, but this is a good set to pick up. It's worth it. Zane vehicles aren't too common, so you should get this. I don't know if this is like a vehicle that will appear in the show. I hope it does, but regardless, it works as a non-canon set, and it does feel like something from Ninjago Core. I'm not forcing you to buy this. I'm sorry, that was a poor choice of words on my part. Like, you should buy this is what I said. If you don't want to buy it, I understand. I totally understand. But yes, I would highly recommend this set. This is great. But don't feel like I'm commanding you to do anything, because I'm not the boss of you. You are the boss of you, not me. So yeah, that's all I have for you today. I still have a few more sets to review from my August 1st haul, as well as an opening of 4 minifigure packs, which unfortunately I will not be showing my face in. I said I might, but I'm not going to. Sorry. Like, it's too early for this channel. Nobody cares enough. More on that in that video, but I hope you all have a good day. Please subscribe if you have not already, and I will talk to you again very soon. This is Jim, signing off for now. We'll be back soon. See ya.